Hello, my name is Julia and I'm so excited to be here with you on the mat today in collaboration with AJ1. We decided to team up together to bring you a very short but sweet restorative yoga practice. So if that sounds good to you, just put on something comfortable, grab your mat or find something comfortable to practice on, and we're going to get started standing at the back of the mat. Perfect. So finding your way to the back of the mat, we're going to slowly start standing and then wind our way down. So bring your feet hip-width distance apart here. Bring a gentle bend in the knees. Try and stay nice and tall in the spine. And bringing your arms down by your sides. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls here. So inhale, bring those shoulders all the way up to the ears. And exhale, rolling them down the back. Doing a couple more circles like this. Making them as big or as small as you'd like. And then really trying to move with the breath. Maybe inhaling as you roll them up and exhale down. Switching directions all the way back, over and up. Moving nice and gently. Today's practice is about a love letter to your body. We're filming this in the winter, coming up to festive season, so you probably are very busy and maybe also very cold. So hopefully this can be a nice relief to you during this time. Beautiful. Now, wherever you are, stopping the shoulder rolls here, and we're just going to warm up the neck. So drop your chin towards your chest here, and then with the breath, slowly start moving your chin towards the right shoulder, being nice and gentle here, and then moving it through center over to the left. You can close your eyes and really feel into this part of the body, especially in winter. We can be very tense and closed off, so our shoulders and our neck can become quite tight. So make sure you give yourself the time to warm up. Keep moving here, or if your neck feels warmed up enough already, you can do full circles, bringing your neck all the way around, and your chin goes all the way up to the ceiling and down. Switching directions in whatever way you're moving right now. And then we'll all meet gently back in center. Beautiful. Maybe shake the arms out here. Bend one knee at a time. And then coming back to center. We're going to inhale our arms up overhead. Coming into a gentle twist here, we're going to bring our right arm back, left arm forward. And if you can, gazing at the right hand. On an inhale, we try and grow nice and tall in the spine. And on an exhale, we might twist a little bit deeper. One more inhale. And exhale, beautiful. And then slowly come back to center, arms up overhead. And let's take it to the other side. So the left arm goes back, right arm goes forward. Inhale, growing tall in the spine. And exhale to twist. Inhale, growing nice and tall. And exhale to twist. And then let's inhale our arms going up overhead, bring the palms to touch, and then slowly bring the hands together in front of heart center, and let's close off the eyes for a moment. This might be a very short class, but every time you decide to practice, it's a moment of reflection, it's a moment of awareness. So maybe you're aware of something right now that you would like to bring on the mat with you as your intention. Maybe it's to give yourself more moments of me time, no matter how busy it might be in your day. Or maybe it's to find a little bit more yin to your yang, so like restore, relax a little bit more. It doesn't have to be all go, go, go. Whatever it might be, let's inhale, bringing that into the body. And then exhale as you sigh out the mouth, bring your arms by your side. Beautiful. Let's inhale the arms going up overhead one more time. And then exhale, bend the knees, and we're going to come into a ragdoll pose. So you're bending your knees nice and generously, and you're letting your torso hang over your thighs. Grabbing opposite elbow with opposite hand, and letting your head hang nice and heavy. Staying here, or maybe you want to sway from side to side. Feeling a beautiful stretch in the lower back. I love this pose in the morning. It feels so good after waking up. Especially because you get that nice spinal decompression and your heart is over your head. Maybe you want to shake your head out as well, making sure there's no tension here. in the neck or the shoulders. One more deep breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly releasing the hands down to the mat. Beautiful. Now let's walk our hands forward and come into our first downward facing dog. And again, if this is the first time you're in down dog today, make sure you're nice and gentle to your body. So take a moment here to just bend the knees as much as you need to. Spread the fingers out nice and wide and push through the fingertips. And then maybe you can take your dog for a walk by bending one knee at a time and pressing the opposite heel down onto the mat. And then switching sides. Again, just like in ragdoll pose, we keep our head nice and heavy here, so you can also shake it out, making sure there's no tension being held. Breathing deeply, feeling that beautiful stretch along the back of the legs. One more deep breath here. And then exhale, let's slowly come to center. Beautiful. Let's inhale, lift our left leg out behind us, so we come into what we call a three-legged dog. And then exhale, bend the knee and bring the foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. Dropping that back knee down here, and we're going to inhale, lift up into our low lunge. If you want full restorative, you can also just keep your hands down onto the mat or place them on blocks. Otherwise, bringing the arms up overhead and exhale, sitting those hips nice and low. This should feel really great on that right hip flexor here. And then making your shoulders drop down away from the ears. Nice. Let's inhale here. And then exhale, bringing the hands down to the mat. We're going to come all the way back here and straighten that front leg as much as feels good for you. Flexing the front foot here. And then just walking the hands forward as comfortable as is for you on this side. And folding over the left leg. One more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's move this into a little flow. So on the inhale, we're going to come forward, dropping the hips and lifting the arms up into our low lunge. And on the exhale, the hands come down, seat comes towards the heels, and we're in our half splits. Beautiful. Inhale, moving with the breath, arms up, low lunge. And then exhale, the hands come down into our half splits. Two more times. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, straightening the front leg. Last time, inhale all the way up. And exhale, coming back. And then just slowly coming back into the low lunge with the hands on the mat. Plant that right hand down and we're going to lift the left arm up, coming into a nice spinal twist here. Inhale here. And then exhale, maybe sitting the hips down a little bit lower. Inhale. And then exhale, let's drop our left hand inside the left leg and walk that left foot a little bit closer to the left side of the mat. And now we're in what we call a lizard pose. This is a really deep hip stretch, which I think is great in the winter times because we do spend a lot more time seated. So you might want to just move from side to side here, opening up the hips. If you feel quite nice and open already and you want to go further, you can tuck the back toes under and lift the knee off the mat. You can also move the body front and back or make little circles. So you've got lots of options here, but again, taking whatever feels good for you in your body today. Again, this is time for you on the mat, nobody else. Wherever you are, just taking one more deep breath here. And then exhale, slowly coming back to stillness. Now placing that left hand on the outside of the left foot again, we're going to tuck the back toes under and make our way back into down dog. Let's take one breath here as we walk our dogs again, just feeling into both sides of the body, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. And then slowly finding our way back into stillness. Other side, so lift the right leg out behind you into three-legged dog. And then slowly bending the knee and bringing that foot forward and dropping the back knee down. And again, yogi's choice, you can either keep the fingers down on blocks or bringing your arms up overhead and just sink those hips down nice and low. Seeing how this side of the body feels, it's quite normal that one might feel a little bit tighter than the other. Don't worry, the only reason that we try to notice these things is just to bring awareness into the body. So we start to notice how we're feeling, both physically and emotionally. So always taking these holding asanas as a time to just check in or to be still. Beautiful. Dropping the hands down. Let's come into half splits on this side. Now straightening the right leg, flexing that foot, and then folding over the leg, however much is comfortable for you today. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Let's take that flow on this side. So inhale, arms coming up. And exhale, hands down, straightening the front leg. Inhale, arms coming up, low lunge. And exhale, half split. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, half split. Last time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, half split. Beautiful. Coming forward again here, let's take our spinal twist. So we plant that left hand down, bring the right arm up overhead, and taking one more deep breath here as we really open up to the right side. Inhale, lengthen the fingertips up towards the sky. And then exhale, dropping that right hand on the inside of the right foot and walking the right foot out a little bit further. And again, yogi's choice, you've got your options of what you would like to do here. Either you can stay still here, you can also have your hands on blocks, or you can tuck the back toes under. But whatever you'd like to do, you can even close your eyes and really feel into the hips. Here, we're taking 2 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale here. And exhale. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back with the right foot in the middle of the mat here, planting the hands down, tucking the back toes under, and make your way back into downward facing dog. And then just walk your feet into the middle of the mat here. We're going to slowly bend the knees and roll our way all the way up to standing. And then bringing the feet mat width distance apart with the toes pointing out and the heels pointing in. Inhale here, bringing the arms up overhead, nice tall spine. And then exhale, let's sit into a yogi squat. So you have the elbows on the inside of the legs, palms together, and then slowly you can try and guide your knees further away from each other, pushing them apart. Again, feeling into the hips here. You can also bring some movement into your malasana, or just stay nice and still as you energetically try to grow tall in the spine as you drop your hips down. One more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. It felt good. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Now slowly bring your hands behind you. You're going to come back onto your seat here. Bring the soles of the feet on the mat here in front of you, hip width distance apart. Nice tall spine, and just knock your knees from side to side. A nice gentle internal and external rotation of the hip joints here. Also nice to move the hip joints after these holds in our openers. And then we slowly come back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together here. We're coming into butterfly pose here, one of my all-time favorites. Bringing the hands down onto the ankles here, and again, lifting nice and tall in the spine. And then just folding over the legs, however feels comfortable for you. I like to bring my forearms down with my palms facing up. But wherever you are, try and make sure your spine is nice and long, so tucking your chin in towards your chest and taking some nice, luxurious deep breaths into the belly. Inhale here. Exhale. Maybe folding a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here as you feel that beautiful opening in the hips and stretching in the lower back. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's slowly lift our head, neck, and shoulders up, walking our hands back towards the body and finding yourself in a cross-legged seat anywhere you like on the mat. Making yourself nice and comfortable, maybe rolling the shoulders back a few times so you can sit up nice and tall. And on an inhale, we'll bring our arms up overhead, Exhale, drop the right hand down, left arm up and over. Coming through center on an inhale and dropping over to the other side. One more time on each side. Inhale and exhale. Back to center, inhale and exhale. And then coming all the way back to center, palms touch overhead and bring your hands together at heart center and close the eyes. Taking a moment here at the end of class to check back in with yourself. Maybe do a little scan of the body and see how you feel now in comparison to when we started just a few moments ago, standing at the top of the mat. Hopefully you're feeling softer, more relaxed. And then coming back to that intention that you set, seeing if you'd like to take it with you for the rest of the day, for the rest of the winter, for the rest of the festive period. And then let's all bow our heads down so chin comes towards the chest in a moment of gratitude for yourself, for showing up today on the mat, to give your body, your mind, your breath some love. Beautiful. Let's lift our head up and take one deep inhale together. And exhale, sigh out the mouth. You can slowly flutter the eyes open and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you feel restored and lovely and cozy. Have an amazing winter, and thank you for joining both myself and AJ1 on this yoga practice. Thank you. Bye.